Alright folks, today we are making this amazing looking dish called Vikings Meat Pot, so stay tuned. It's time to grill. You might wonder about the name of today's dish. I have to confess that this is an invention of German food industry. You can buy those packages with pre-packed sauce powder, and they have one dish that is called Wikingertopf, which word by word translated would mean Vikings pot. I really like the recipe, but I hate those sauces, those convenient stuff, so I decided to make a recipe with 100% natural ingredients by myself. It starts with the usual chopping work. You will need onions and garlic and carrots. And of course, as always, you will find the whole list of ingredients for today's dish inside the video description. We have the measurements in there, so you should be able to recook and remake this dish at home easily. Peel the carrots, cut them first into slices, and then like this. It doesn't have to be perfect, just to your personal preference and approach. Next step is preparing the meat. Usually this dish is made with ground meat. I'm using ground pork today. And of course, ground meat needs to be seasoned. You will need salt and pepper. I also decided to put in one of my favorite barbecue rubs at the moment. It's the Pitmaster X pork rub. Last ingredient for the ground meat is mustard. Yellow mustard, not too hot. But of course, this amount of ground meat does not make a big difference. Give it a good mix and then make meatballs with the size of a golf ball. If you want to check the description for the measurements, make sure also to check out the links to my social media pages. You can find 0815 Barbecue almost everywhere. I'm on Facebook, on Instagram, even on TikTok. In the meantime, I have already preheated my favorite grill at the moment. I'm using the Masterbuilt Auto Ignite 454 again. And the only thing you have to do is set the temperature after firing up to 150 degrees Celsius. This is approximately 300 degrees Fahrenheit. The coolest thing is that the whole grill now is indirect space, so you have enough place for grilling those meatballs on indirect heat right now. The first cooking time is about 20 minutes. In the meantime, we're gonna prepare the sauce. You will need a cooking zone, a pan, some rapeseed oil, and start with the carrots. This might take some minutes to get the carrots softer. Make sure not to have too high temperature at this moment, and after 5 minutes or so, add onions and garlic. Again, keep on stirring for several minutes. You might now smell the garlic. Sprinkle over 2 spoons of all-purpose flour. This will lead to a creamy sauce. Give it a good mix too. And then add stock. I'm usually preferring veal stock because in Germany the veal stocks are not that salty. Sometimes, of course, you can just use beef broth, then keep an eye of the salt you have to add later. Otherwise it might get too salty. Next step is adding heavy cream. And now you can see the sauce is getting lighter and lighter. Now season with salt and pepper. And then add cream cheese. This cream cheese will make a great consistency for your sauce. It might take some minutes too to get this dissolved inside the sauce, but you can now see a really nice consistency of creaminess and richness in that sauce. Final step is adding peas. These are frozen, and that's it. Toss the sauce into a baking form or baking bowl somewhere you have enough space, because we will now add the meatballs into that sauce. I have some space left on the left side, and now throw those meatballs inside that sauce. Let this cook on the same temp for another 15 minutes, and then you're ready to serve this Vikings meat pot. Only one more step to come. I like to add chopped parsley at the end on top. It gives a fresh flavor and it looks good. Can't wait to hear your thoughts about that. Wherever you are located, let me know if there's something similar in your childhood that you know. Creamy, cheesy sauce with meatballs. I love it. Can't wait to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to subscribe and thumbs up. I would really appreciate your help with a subscription on the international channel. We are growing this one step by step. I'm really happy with the results right now. It's delicious. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm out. See you.